Viewers, good evening. We were originally supposed to do a debate on caste census, but then a story caught my attention and I thought we cannot let this pass. This is a story of, what do I say, mindless entitlement and lawlessness. Look at this video carefully. A woman calling herself Gen Z decided to block an army convoy. She stood there, refused to move, ignored the commanding officer, the district magistrate and the superintendent of police, and then had the audacity to threaten that she would raise this in parliament. Viewers, let me say this loud and clear without any ambiguity. National security is not a joke. Rules are rules. No Gen X, no Gen Y, and certainly no Gen Z has the right to defy them. Our soldiers stand guard in freezing heights, in hostile terrain, so that people like her, this lady, can travel safely. And this is no way to repay them. She says, I am Gen Z. I will not follow your rules. This is shameless arrogance, viewers. A dangerous mindset that thinks rules apply to everyone else, but not to me because I am Gen Z. In a place where one wrong move can cost lives, where weather warnings exist for a reason, where the army moves only when it must, this kind of reckless behavior is unacceptable and should be unacceptable for all. This is not just reckless, like I said, this is anti-army in spirit. If you cannot respect the uniform that protects you, then please stay home. Rules are not optional. Security protocols are non-negotiable, and no generation, at the cost of repeating myself, viewers, no generation XYZ stands above the safety of our country. This entitlement must be called out without apology. I am not here to gather social media likes or endorsement. This is not on. This lady is symbolic of a mindset that you can say Gen Z and get away. Gen Z does not mean a free-for-all situation. This is stupidity. There are other words. I am holding myself back. Viewers, this is an important conversation to have. You know, in name of free speech and whatnot, Hidma Amar Rahe, anti-national, at least pick 2 union ministers if the Gen Z or the CJP decides to protest over this video. That why was a Gen Z lady stopped by the army? How dare the army stop a Gen Z lady? She is Gen Z. She is above rules. Let's start. Let me introduce the panel. IP Singh, national spokesperson of the Samajwadi Party. Ashwini Mishra, leader of the Congress Party. Vivek Srivastava. Ratan Sharda ji. RSN Singh on the show. Karan Verma completes the panel. We are waiting for more people to join us. Vivek Srivastava, what is this behavior? You can defy the norms. No. Stop an army convoy, army vehicle and say I am Gen Z. What is this mindset?
There is nothing wrong in the mindset, and I don't think she is a troublemaker or a Pakistani agent or an ISI or a Kashmiri Muslim who's separatist. She's a normal Indian tourist who has gone over there, and this shows what you have made of Kashmir. आप फौज के थ्रू एक राज्य को नहीं कंट्रोल कर सकते, sir. Even when 370 was abrogated, we said this. People of any state will be with the Union of India if we give them love, if we give them respect, if we give them opportunities.
1 minute. Love, respect, this is about rules. How dare anyone stop an army convoy or an army vehicle? What gives them the license to do this?
Clearly, you know, in an advisory by the you are not allowed to move around freely. Please don't come. We are a disturbed state. And then in case you are normal and people are coming...
Vivek Srivastava, I think, you know, there's a serious problem in your comprehension of the security situation in Kashmir.
Personally, Pranesh, go to Kashmir for on holiday with your
Vivek
family.
Srivastava, one
and you
minute.
stop
I
your-
don't have to go there. Were you there in 1947? You still talk about independence, right? The freedom struggle. This is reckless behavior. And which is why I'm calling this a dangerous precedent. This is a recipe for disaster. Nobody in their right minds would justify or condone something like this. I can't believe the lady said this. Instigating people, defying the army, blocking the army vehicle, and the opposition is cheering the lady on. Gen Z. Gen Z can't become an excuse to break the law. Ashwini Mishra.
Pranesh, first of all, you tell me this logic that just because of one Gen Z, you are labeling all Gen Z with, I don't know what different names.
I am talking about this Gen Z. This Gen Z, this lady. And I'm talking about this mindset that I am Gen Z, I will abuse, I will break the law, I will defy all the rules because I am Gen Z. I'm talking about this mindset, Ashwini ji.
So, Pranesh, there was one idiot journalist who used to say that there's a microchip in 2,000 rupees note. Should we start labeling all journalists as idiot? No. There are people who will have a different of opinion, who will have a different language.
What the difference of opinion? Is this difference of opinion? You block an army, you block an army vehicle and that is difference of opinion for you.
Pranesh, wherever civilians are allowed, there has to be certain arrangements made.
Mr. Mishra, I agree with you. Arrangements, 1 minute, arrangements have to be made. But if for some reason there is what was this? A security cordon. Even if the security cordon is for, half hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, can anything be a justification for this kind of behavior? कि हम नहीं मानेंगे, लेके रहेंगे आजादी, we will not let your vehicle pass. What is this behavior? और आप उसको justify कर रहे हैं.
The fundamental problem with journalists like you, Pranesh, that you are just giving it colors. If you explain to any sane man reason behind that is reasonable, they will understand. Now, just because probably she was not explained why it is delayed or whatever the reason is.
1 minute. So if she is, 1 minute, sir, 1 minute. Even if what you are saying is correct, Ashwini ji, sun lijiye, we have a lot of time. You can say what you want. Let's assume that she was not explained the reason. Can you, if you are not explained the reason, can you block an army vehicle?
Pranesh, if I am stuck at a place, and I'll give you a recent example also. I was at my native place and I was stuck in a jam for 9 hours. 9 hours because of Kanwar Yatras, trucks per block. And I called SSP, their SHO came, nobody helped. But I had a right to know. And I called them and they came. Eventually they did not help, whatever the reason is. But I have a right to ask.
Of course you have a right to ask. But you don't have a right to block the army vehicle. That is not your right, Ashwini Mishra. No book, no constitution gives you the right.
Just because someone protested probably in a different way or probably in a wrong way also. You cannot label all the Gen Z's entire protest.
Wrong way, which this is, then condemn it. Don't justify this.
Are you
This
telling
is
that
not, 1 minute. This is that mindset of Rahul Gandhi. We will take on the Indian state. Let's be prepared to fight the Indian state. This is precisely that. IP सिंह, अगर आप कहीं जा रहे हैं और आपके गाड़ी को पुलिस ने रोक दिया और कहा कि यहां पे कुछ सिक्योरिटी कारणों से ये रूट बंद है, तो क्या आप वहां प्रदर्शन शुरू कर देंगे और पुलिस और आर्मी की गाड़ी को रोक देंगे क्योंकि आप जेन जी हैं?
2 मिनट मुझे बोल लेने दीजिएगा. बिल्कुल आपके सवाल सुन लिया हूं. प्रयागराज में 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए कुंभ में खर्च हुआ. प्रयागराज उत्तर प्रदेश के तमाम जिलों समेत पूरे देश में बाढ़ से बहुत बुरे हालात हैं. महाराष्ट्र, गुजरात, असम, बिहार सभी राज्यों में त्राही त्राही मची हुई है. लेकिन न केंद्र सरकार उस पर फोकस कर रही है, न राज्य सरकार मदद कर पा रही है. मुद्दा ये होना चाहिए कि हम इस पर बहस करें.
नहीं, उस पर ही बहस करने वाले थे, लेकिन फिर मैंने ये वीडियो देख लिया, इस पे उमर अब्दुल्ला का रिएक्शन देख लिया. आईपी सिंह जी, हर चीज में इलाहाबाद प्रयागराज में मत जाया कीजिए ना आप. या आर्मी के साथ बदतमीजी हो रही है, नेशनल सिक्योरिटी का मजाक बना दिया है, और आप कह रहे हो बिल्कुल होनी चाहिए। हम वही करते हैं ना, हर रोज तो वही डिबेट करते हैं। आप ये बताइए, इसको जस्टिफाई कर रहे हैं आप ये वीडियो को?
मैं आ रहा हूं, उसी पे आ रहा हूं। मैं अभी तो मैंने 30 सेकंड में नहीं बोला, तब मैंने आपसे निवेदन किया था कि मुझे 2 मिनट बोलने दीजिए। सवाल यह है कि धारा 370 खत्म होने के बाद भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार, केंद्र सरकार ने कहा था कि कश्मीर में अमन चैन है। अभी 2 हिंदुओं की उनका धर्म पूछकर हत्या कर दी गई।
नहीं, अमन अरे तो इसीलिए तो सिक्योरिटी की जरूरत है ना सर। एक बात बताइए, मैं आपको जवाब देता हूं। आप नॉर्मल भाषा तो नहीं समझते, मैं आपको आपका लॉजिक समझाता हूं। अखिलेश यादव तो उत्तर प्रदेश के नेता हैं, उत्तर प्रदेश में घूमते हैं ज्यादा। उत्तर प्रदेश में तो कोई 370, 71, 72 नहीं है। वो सिक्योरिटी ब्लैक कैट कमांडोज को लेके क्यों घूमते? बोलिए उनको सिक्योरिटी छोड़ दे।
अरे महाराज, मुझे
नहीं, छोड़ दीजिए ना, हंसिए मत। आप बोलिए अखिलेश यादव जी को छोड़ देने सिक्योरिटी। वहां कौन सा 370 है? ये जो हमारे जवान हैं, ये नेताओं को भी सुरक्षा यही देते हैं, और आप हंस रहे हैं इस पे।
जमीन खरीदी अडानी अंबानी ने धारा।
Karan, this is an inflection point.
Pranesh,
Everything is not jantar mantar.
absolutely. And Pranesh, I'm glad you are doing this debate, because in the name of Gen Z, there is a lot of dog whistle politics being practiced, especially by 2 individuals. One is Ashwini ji's leader, Rahul Gandhi, and the other is Arvind Kejriwal. Now, just to quote Ashwini ji said कि एक या कुछ Gen Z को देखकर आप generalize ना करिए। बिल्कुल सही कहा इन्होंने। Rahul Gandhi, who's constantly ad verbatim going on saying that Gen Z has defeated Modi, Gen Z ने इनको गिरा दिया, ये कर दिया। Maximum Gen Z as a voting percentage are in Bihar, where BJP won overwhelmingly. Just because a handful collected at Jantar Mantar, I'm glad, Ashwini, you made this distinction. That doesn't paint the entire Gen Z as one. I have always said this, Pranesh. Gen Z has the maximum number of teetotalers, maximum number of spiritually inclined people, and we should not place any generation on a pedestal where you are above scrutiny or you are mollycoddled to a point where rules and regulations don't matter to you. Arvind Kejriwal recently did a podcast and he said, अरे Gen Z का खून गरम होता है, वो कुछ भी आए बोल देते हैं, इनको पता नहीं उनकी शब्दावली से क्यों प्रॉब्लम होती है. He was trying to become very hip and cool, showing Gen Z can be abusive. मैं भी गाली देता हूं, मैं गांव से आया हूं. Arvind Kejriwal, you'd remember that when he literally abused the Prime Minister. What does Rahul Gandhi say? I connect with Gen Z. मोदी को लोग डंडा मारेंगे, मोदी ऐसे करता है. This kind of irreverence, this kind of uncouth behavior is being paraded as something very cool and palatable to the Gen Z. I am glad, Pranesh, that you've called this out, and everybody collectively needs to call this out, because this mindset is actually defined by the Prime Minister, and he didn't point out to anyone, but such people come out of their rat holes. He called them Dimagi Naxal. These are exactly the kind of people who are Dimagi Naxal. Somebody wants to be an anarchist like Kejriwal. Somebody wants to fight the Indian state like Rahul Gandhi. So these people are pretty much the representatives of the same ideology espoused by Ashwini ji's leader.
And Vivek Srivastava, who represents, other interests and parties. RSN Singh. Yeah, go ahead, Karan. Yes.
Pranesh, when you spoke to our great friend Vivek Srivastava, you must remember where Vivek comes from. Inke leader V.S. Achyutanand, when he collected blood samples, when he set up a blood donation camp for our soldiers, he was demoted. The Communist Party sent out a dictum. Nobody should collect blood because they were pretty much on the side of China. This is the party they're coming from. So you should not be surprised when Vivek says something as ridiculous as this on your show.
RSN Singh, I am
Yes,
Gen Z.
Pranesh.
I will block the army vehicle because I am Gen Z.
No, Pranesh, it is not one-off incident or not something isolated or incidental. You must have, in your sister publication only, I came across a news item. Just few days back, a girl was traveling, a lady or a girl was traveling in the metro, and all of a sudden she accused a CISF personnel that you have taken my photograph without my permission. So, and then, whole, gang of people who were planted there from before, they descended on him and demanded, imagine a security personnel to hand over his phone. And then when he threatened with the weapon he carries, and that is why he carries a weapon. So at that, and very sadly, if the if the DG CISF is listening to me, I was very horrified to learn that that particular CISF constable has been suspended. He was only doing his duty. It was very much by design, and it was the intention was to paralyze the security forces. What do you do? ये बच्चे हैं, ये जेंजी है, अरे इनकी शादी कर दो, 5-5 बच्चे पैदा कर दे, उसको आप ये कर रहे हो. Now this is how you paralyze your security forces. And they are saying, you can't equate the entire Gen Z with one particular isolated incident. Sir, in Jantar Mantar, they were abusing the army. अरे आर्मी ने तुम्हारा क्या बिगाड़ा यार? But I know this is by design. And if I may caution the entire security apparatus, the defense minister and the home minister through your channel, that this is by design and this is going to multiply all over the country. So you will have to find a way out. You will have to find a way out. I can clearly see a pattern.
Sir, zero tolerance is the only way out. You can't mollycoddle them and embolden them by rolling the red carpet. You can't have 2 ministers now at every checkpost to speak to Gen Z. It can't become a template. Ratan Sharda, what is this? What does this tell you?
First of all, my salute to Omar Abdullah. Was very blunt with the response. I'm surprised that even despite Omar Abdullah being friend of this India alliance, people sitting here have tried to politicize this issue. Can we ever rise above politics? I had thought that we will today discuss very serious issue, what's going wrong with our young generation. But here we are trying to justify pulling in Prayagraj and pulling in something else or whatever. I think we have totally lost it. Vivek Srivastava opens his mouth just because there is a mic. Or Ashwini must speak against you just because he is from Congress. I do not understand. I'll talk about another incident when in Amarnath, there is a delay of 1 to 2 hours because of the bad weather. And people started shouting, हम यहाँ खड़े हैं कब से, हम तोड़ के जाएंगे. भैया weather क्या, उधर वो border के ऊपर जो बैठे हैं उनके हाथ में weather. So we have created a very pampered generation. I can challenge that if you take a spot poll today, in your channel and ask the Gen Z whether they agree that this woman represents them, they will totally disown her. Our Gen Z is not like this. Just because you have a Gen Z label coming up from the West, we try to show it off as something very good. Gen Z can abuse, Gen Z can insult police, and I'm fine with it. When you go to border, respect borders. 30 years back, I had gone to the same place where she's stuck, and I was stuck because there is one-way traffic. How do you solve the one-way traffic when you go to Badrinath? It is police, army road. How do you stop that? So army comes first, the security comes first, and their right to protect us comes first. Anybody who believes that I am there as a tourist and I can break any rule and discipline, we have seen today we are in a world where we are we insult discipline, we disapprove of patriotism, we ridicule nationalism, we ridicule any kind of order. This anarchic approach to the अरे हाथ नीचे कर लीजिए भाई साहब आप, यहाँ कोई पॉलिटिकल डिबेट नहीं चले, मैं से पॉलिटिकल बिल्कुल ही नहीं लाऊंगा. मेरी बात समझिए कि जिस तरह का हम ये काम कर रहे हैं, हमें इनवर्ड देखना चाहिए. See, we have to look inward. What kind of education, what kind of sanskar are we giving to people? Sanskar has become a dirty word. Respect for the flag, respect for the border, respect for the Faujis and Jawans and police. We think that's a joke. We think that discipline is a joke. We think that we will do anything. Are we living in some anarchy? So this tag has to be removed from people like the woman here and the person who was standing there in the Amarnath Yatra and shouting, "Main to ghus jaunga." I mean, what kind of generation, what kind of education?
You are absolutely right. It's a mindset problem and the opposition must stop, fueling this mindset. Karan, if I am not wrong, and correct me if I am wrong, I remember there was an anti-army slogan also. Someone at Jantar Mantar said something vile against the Indian army. I don't know whether that clip was genuine or fake, but I remember something to this effect. Something was said against the Indian army. The Indian army had got nothing to do with Dharmendra Pradhan or paper leak or NT or any other thing. But Indian army was abused in the name of Gen Z. And now the Indian army's convoy is being stopped by this lady who says, I am Gen Z. Are we going to make her a hero? Karan?
So, Pranesh, Ratan Sharda ji didn't make it political, but I'll make it political because I do believe that there are certain politicians who are vitiating the atmosphere. You remember Rahul Gandhi saying to our army person, Sadak ka gunda, or Arvind Kejriwal calling a policeman as Thulla. You know, this is where it begins from, Pranesh. This is where it becomes cool to see leaders who have some stature, I would believe, some followers like Ashwini ji behind them. They make it cool to abuse the army people, the security personnel. No wonder so many of our rapid action personnel, police officers got injured. Close to 200 of them got injured. Stones were hurled at them. Why do you think that happened? Because they were dehumanized to that level. This is exactly what this woman did here, the one you've shown. And Ashwini ji has the temerity to say, oh, it can happen, they can have a different view, one doesn't represent the other. Have the guts to call it out and say
not just that,
Vivek
Srivastava made this about 370. This is 420 behavior. This is a fraud. Fraud on the rules, fraud on the constitution. What is this behavior, Vivek Srivastava, that you're trying to justify? Will you do this? Will you do something like this?
20 seconds. Please give me 20 seconds uninterrupted. Number one, ये Gen Z है, 5-5 बच्चे पैदा कर सकती हैं. इस कमेंट को आप एंडोर्स करेंगे RSN सिंह के कि जंतर मंतर की वो लड़कियां 5-5 बच्चे पैदा कर सकती हैं, ये हैं Gen Z. क्या टाइम्स नाउ और प्रणेश रॉय इसको एंडोर्स करेंगे कमेंट को? पहला सवाल. दूसरा सवाल, उसने अगर एक सवाल पूछा है, महिला ने, लड़की ने,
सवाल पूछने पे प्रॉब्लम नहीं है विवेक श्रीवास्तव, आर्मी के गाड़ी रोकने पे प्रॉब्लम है. आप सवाल कुछ भी पूछ सकते हैं. No, 1 minute. As long as what you're saying is not abusive, Vivek Srivastava ji, please. Sir, I am sure, sir, आप तो पढ़े लिखे, you are a chemical engineer by profession, or whatever engineer तो है आप. ऐसे मत कीजिए. You can say what you want, you can argue your case. 1 minute, Vivek Srivastava, listen to me, please. But nothing gives you the right or anyone the right to stop an army vehicle. Nothing. उसका क्या justification है मुझे बताइए.
I'll give you 2 examples. यहाँ पे CISF के एक जवान के बारे में मेंशन किया गया. एक लड़की ने उसके एलिगेशन डाला, इसने फोटो खींची है मेरी, और लोगों ने उसको पकड़ा. क्या ये हर जवान के साथ हो रहा है पूरे दिल्ली शहर में? क्या ये हर मेट्रो स्टेशन पे हो रहा है? It was an exceptional case.
तो इसको कंडेम कर दीजिए ना. Just say then why are you justifying it? No, why did you make this about 370? If that is your defense and argument, then say that this woman does not represent Gen Z. She is an exception. This is a dangerous mindset. Why can't you say that? Why did you make this about 370? And viewers, I want to hear from you. The numbers are flashing at the bottom of your screen. Pick up your phone, call us, share your views, confront the people who are justifying this mindless behavior. Vivek Srivastava, why did you bring in 370? What has 370 got to do with this?
Trying to control Kashmir through the army.
Kashmir
You
through
have
the
to
army?
motivate the people.
No, 1 minute,
That is
1 minute,
the-
1 minute. Should we? Okay. So are you of the opinion, the parties that you represent,
Yes.
are you of the opinion that we should withdraw our army from Kashmir? Because, you know, the opposition is unhappy?
Yes.
What are you saying?
Yes, 2019, you abrogated 370 and
Yeah.
मेरे गृह मंत्री ने मुझे कहा स्टेटमेंट में कि साहब 3 महीने के अंदर अंदर कश्मीर नॉर्मल, आतंकवाद समाप्त. 2026 से प्रणेश रॉय कह रहे हैं बिना फौज के कश्मीर नहीं चलेगा.
एक मिनट
क्या चीज किया आपने?
नहीं एक मिनट
क्या चीज किया
नहीं
आपने,
सर,
सर?
तो बैठ जाइए ना. If that is the problem, then
I'm saying-
if that is the problem, then let's have all police stations shut down. Let's disband the army. वैसे भी एक कांग्रेस के सीनियर नेता ने कहा था, what do they do? उनको कुछ और काम देना चाहिए. उनको ऑफिस में लगा देते हैं हम कहीं, कांग्रेस ऑफिस में लगा देते हैं सर, पॉलिटिकल पार्टीज के ऑफिस में लगा देते हैं. यही माइंडसेट है ना आपका. आर्मी को हटा दीजिए वहां से. यू विल नॉट कंडेम दिस वुमन. व्हाई? Why won't you condemn this woman? Let's hear from our viewer. Mr. Parmeshwaram is joining us from Bengaluru. Sir, namaskara. Good evening, sir.
Hello.
Mr. Parmeshwara, good evening, sir. I can hear you. Please go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening, Pranesh. I'm Parmeshwaram calling from Bangalore. Hello.
Sir, can you please mute the television set? I can hear you loudly, sir. Clearly. Please go ahead.
See, I'm Parmeshwaram calling from Bangalore.
Yes, sir. Make your point.
You see how Srivastava is arguing. He says whatever Senji do, it is correct. Is this logic? Yeah. Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. You are right. Vivek Srivastava is completely removed from logic and common sense. You have a point there. Thank you for connecting and sharing your thoughts. We have Mr. Shrikant joining us from Indore. Yes, sir. Okay. विवेक श्रीवास्तव सुन लिया? ये स्नैप पोल है.
जाकर के अपने राइट्स नहीं मांगेगी कश्मीर में कि मैं कश्मीर घूमने आई हूं 5 घंटे के लिए, मुझको यहाँ पे आपने रेस्ट्रिक्ट कर दिया.
रिस्ट्रिक्ट?
उसका फ्लाइट हो सकती है, उसकी ट्रेन हो सकती है, उसकी बस हो सकती है.
तो आप आर्मी की गाड़ी रोक देंगे? आर्मी की गाड़ी रोक देंगे?
तो फिर वहां की सरकार बोले कि मत आइए घूमने, अभी फिलहाल हालात ठीक नहीं है.
Sir, have you heard Vivek Srivastava? Have you even cared to see what Omar Abdullah, the chief minister, has said? I'm sure he understands Kashmir better than you, slightly better than you.
ओपिनियन है, लेकिन मैं इस लड़की के साथ हूं. आप उसको 5 घंटे के लिए कहना खड़े रहो यहां पर.
वाह, मैं इस लड़की के साथ हूं, मैं आर्मी के साथ नहीं हूं. राकेश भाटिया is calling us from Delhi. Rakesh ji, good evening, sir. Please go ahead.
Good evening, everyone. See, my point is, and my point especially to Mr. Vivek is that Article 370 हटने के बाद, it is only because of that lady has gone to Kashmir or she is feeling so safe. और उसके बावजूद ये सब करने के बाद and demeaning the Gen Z, which is not at all advisable. And my personal request is the people like Vivek Srivastava and opposition who to oppose Prime Minister Modi, they are opposing the nation and national military, in our military as well as all the institutes.
No, Rakesh ji, you have a point there. Opposition has a right to oppose BJP, Prime Minister Modi. It's their right. But why should any political party oppose the army? That's the problem, Ashwini ji.
Narrative building, Pranesh. Are you getting paid for this narrative building? Why are you doing narrative building? Where did we oppose army? Who was the one जिसने आर्मी की बेटी को टेररिस्ट की बेटी बताया था? Who was opposing army?
Sir, this lady blocked an army vehicle. This lady, Ashwini ji, blocked an army vehicle. Can you take a position, condemn this behavior? Can you do that?
Just because someone is protesting for their rights, you cannot label them terrorists. Do you not remember how judges were lathi charged in Delhi?
Protesting? Is this protest? Blocking an army vehicle is protest? This is beyond me. I can't understand this. Usha ji is joining us from Chennai. Ma'am, good evening.
Okay. Sir.
Yes, ma'am, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yes, Usha ji. Thank you for connecting, ma'am. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Good evening, Pranesh, and good evening to all the panels. See, I think this is a very dangerous path that we are treading. Yeah, this is a very dangerous path that we are treading today. By supporting the... Hello, you can hear me?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think we are treading a very dangerous path today. By supporting the Gen Z in all that they do, I think this is not right. And just opposing them for the sake of opposition by the opposition leaders, I don't think is good. We have to, it's a lesson we should learn from this. And again, very, very dangerous path that we are treading. And we have to put a stop to this high-handed behavior right now.
Okay. Ashwini ji, why can't you take a position?
What position should I take?
I'll tell you what position to take. You can say that this is absolutely wrong. No one has the right to block an army vehicle. whether you're Gen X, Z, Y, whatever you are, Alpha, Beta, this is not on. You can protest, you can ask questions, everything is allowed. But you can't block an army vehicle.
Okay, this is totally wrong. You cannot block an army vehicle. You cannot call an army personal sister of a terrorist. You cannot do name calling for army. You cannot anything and everything said about an army personnel is totally unacceptable. Happy? Having said that, we cannot label Gen Zs as terrorists. This is what you did at Jantar Mantar. This is what you did at the student protest. And you are now doing here a narrative building for the government and labeling every Gen Z.
Government went the extra mile to roll out the red carpet for Gen Z. When did the government label Gen Z terrorists?
ने अभी भी लाठी चार्ज पे जवाब नहीं दिया, गोलियां चलाई आपने जेनजीस पे, स्टूडेंट पे। बात करते यहाँ पर बैठ के
नहीं प्रणेश आई थिंक आई अप्रिशिएट अश्विनी जी, इन्होंने अभी बड़ी बेबाकी से सच बोला। मैं एक और क्वेश्चन इनसे पूछ लूं। एक पॉलिटिशियन है अश्विनी जी, उन्होंने कहा हमारी सेना मार खा रही थी और हमारे जवान पिट रहे थे। उस पे कोर्ट ने भी कहा कि हाउ कैन एन इंडियन टॉक लाइक दिस। तो आप उनकी भी बुराई करते हैं, यू कंडेम हिम। प्रणेश प्लीज पूछिए इनसे जरा।
अश्विनी जी को नाम बता दीजिए, इट बी इजियर फॉर हिम। राहुल गांधी सेड दिस।
आई टेल यू हु आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट।
नहीं है, he is the tallest leader of our country, and he said in a context that you are not providing appropriate tools and asset to army to fight.
Okay, Ashwini ji, another tall leader of your party who was standing on the same stage with the tallest leader of your party said सड़क के गुंडे। इसमें क्या context था सर? What is the context in सड़क का गुंडा?
क्यों आपको नहीं लगता ये सड़क के गुंडे हैं? मैं आपको एग्जांपल देता हूं ना, सड़क के गुंडे क्या होते हैं। मैं कल 9 घंटे अपने घर से 20 मिनट के मेरा
पुलिस और आर्मी सड़क के गुंडे हैं। अश्विनी जी you have outdone विवेक श्रीवास्तव टुडे। आप बोल रहे हैं कि आपको नहीं लगता ये सड़क के गुंडे। हमारे जो आर्मी के लोग हैं, आर्म्ड फोर्सेस के लोग हैं और जो पुलिस के लोग हैं, उनको आप सड़क के गुंडे कह रहे हैं। संदीप दीक्षित ने कहा था आप 9 घंटे के ट्रैफिक जैम में फंस गए तो पुलिस इज अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर यू। रतन शारदा, यू सी दिस इज द माइंडसेट दैट वी हैव टू फाइट। Ratan Sharda. Mr. Sharda, can you hear me, sir? Okay. Colonel Arison?
No, I just want to know, those abusing the elders, carrying out those, actions at Jantar Mantar we saw. And by the way, how many NCC boys and girls were there? How many IITians were there in Jantar Mantar? How many medical students were in the Jantar Mantar? ये जो हमारे यहाँ जो अग्निवीर होते हैं, do you know their age? Are they part of Gen Z? Who is part of this Gen Z? Obviously जो ये आप फोटो में देख रहे हैं, ये विजुअल सेंसस के केजरीवाल गैंग 2 Kejriwal Gang 2 का ये वर्जन है Gen Z, and that is what I said. This is going to proliferate, and I'm just warning our security apparatus that please pay heed to these 2 incidents, maybe even more. It can be very, very dangerous. They are enemies of the nation who want to paralyze your security forces by these actions, and these are the people. They are the worst criminals. People defending them now are the worst criminals. What is this logic? I was stuck up for 9 hours, so you start abusing the police. आपके घर में चोरी होगी, किसको बुलाएंगे? पाकिस्तान की पुलिस को बुलाएंगे? आप अभी घर से निकलो और कुछ आपसे एक्सीडेंट हो।
Let's play out the video again. I think Vivek Srivastava, Ashwini Mishra and IP Singh, they need to listen to what this woman is saying. The entitlement. He also says, हम टैक्स देते हैं। आर्मी के लोग भी सर, पुलिस वाले भी टैक्स देते हैं। विवेक श्रीवास्तव, ये आपको पता है कि नहीं?
नहीं नहीं नहीं, बहुत अच्छा बोला लड़की ने। उसने बोला मेरे राइट्स है, मैं नागरिक हूं। आप लोग उसको जेनजी कहिए, दिमागी नक्सल कह दीजिए, आप उसको कॉकरोच कह लीजिए। वो एक आम लड़की है, कश्मीर घूमने गई थी, युवा है, उसको आप रोक रहे हैं, कह रहे हैं 5 घंटे रुके रहो यहां पर। वो कह रही है कश्मीरियों को तो तुम ऐसे रोकते ही हो, अब हमारे साथ भी शुरू कर दिया, हम तो टूरिस्ट हैं। उसको बड़े बड़े नाम दे दो, वो दिमागी नक्सल हो गई, वो एंटी आर्मी हो गई, मैं एंटी आर्मी हो गया।
विवेक श्रीवास्तव, आप बोल तो कुछ भी सकते हैं, बट कैन यू स्टॉप एन आर्मी व्हीकल? जस्ट आंसर दिस क्वेश्चन.
Can you detain somebody for 5 years?
Of course. In the
In this
name of
country?
security. No, 1 minute. When there is a security protocol, you can detain people indefinitely, sir. And if you have a problem, go to the court, take action against the agency, fight the case. If everybody starts defying the law like this, then what will happen?
It is not defined
People
by law.
versus Indian state. You want that?
It is poor management of the tourists in Kashmir.
That may be.
And lack of-
No, 1 minute. That may be. But even that is not a reason for anyone to stop an army vehicle. Ratan Sharda.
Nobody here is calling this lady urban Naxal, Dimagi Naxal, but Vivek definitely has shown his color as a Dimagi Naxal. Because there is no question about calling her unpatriotic and all that. He doesn't even realize that the road they are talking about is the border road where military movement is regular. It is not some police action. It is a regular. See, these people don't listen. I said 30 years back I had gone there. There was one way. I stuck for hours together. I didn't abuse anybody. I knew it's a one-way road. You go to any military area, go to Badrinath, there is one way in a lot of places. So what do you start shouting? And this person, because he loves Pakistan, Communist Party, I didn't want to be bring politics, but I have to. They said that in Pakistan बनना चाहिए, they said Kashmir Pakistan में जाना चाहिए. सारा बोलने वाले sovereignty वाले लोग यही थे 1948-49 में. They were mollycoddling Sheikh Abdullah. But see what has happened. So look at Omar Abdullah. And he talks about this area is somewhere around, he says Kashmir के लोग अभी पुलिस अनंतनाग की रैली नहीं देखी इस भाई साहब ने, श्रीनगर की रैली नहीं देखी, जहां कभी तिरंगा लगता नहीं था, तिरंगा लहराया, हजारों कश्मीरी तिरंगा लेके सड़कों पे अनंतनाग, बारामूला, श्रीनगर में घूमे. ये इनको नहीं दिखता, इनको पुलिस दिखती है. इनको बॉर्डर भी खाली करना चाहिए क्योंकि चाइना आने दो. 1967 people supported Chinese. I have nothing to say about that. And Srivastav, these people calling about Kanwad Yatra equal to army convoy, I am very sorry, I don't agree with that. And people who come on TV are supposed to be opinion leaders. I am very sorry to say people who come here come with certain tags, come with certain mindset, ear blocked, eyes blocked.
रतन शारदा जी बोल रहे हैं कि मैं इसको पॉलिटिकल नहीं करना चाहता हूं, फिर भी इन्होंने 7 बार राहुल गांधी, 11 बार कांग्रेस, पाकिस्तान, पता नहीं क्या क्या नाम यूज कर दिए और पॉलिटिकल बात नहीं करना चाहते हैं. व्हाट एन हिपोक्रेट ही इज. एंड आई पर्टिकुलरली एग्री टू यू कि सर आर्मी कॉन्वॉय और कांवड़ यात्रा सेम नहीं है. फिर भी कांवड़ यात्रा के चलते चलते 8 घंटे, 10 घंटे, 12 घंटे बिकॉज ऑफ मिसमैनेजमेंट ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट.
तो सर उसको कौन जस्टिफाई कर रहा है? वो गलत है ना. अगर लोगों को inconvenience हो नहीं, अश्विनी जी 1 minute. That Kawad Yatra and traffic mess is no excuse for this kind of behavior. I just have one fundamental question. आर्मी के गाड़ी को पुलिस से आप बदतमीजी नहीं कर सकते, आर्मी के गाड़ी को नहीं रोक सकते. It ends there. There is no debate on that.
Supporting this behavior, I think that's what I asked you. Have you left your ear at home? You are not listening to what I'm saying. I'm saying you cannot define the entire Gen Z because of behavior on one individual.
Who is, no, 1 minute. I am talking about this lady and the mindset of this lady. Mindset of Vivek Srivastav. He is bringing in 370. What has 370 got to do with this kind of behavior? Karan?
नहीं, देखिए प्रणेश, बार बार रतन शारदा जी कह रहे हैं मैं पॉलिटिकल नहीं करना चाहता हूं, पर मैं तो बिल्कुल पॉलिटिकल करना चाहता हूं बिकॉज आई वांट टू एड्रेस द रूट इशू. मैं अब एक और एग्जांपल आपको देता हूं अश्विनी जी के नेता का. जब इनकी भारत जोड़ो यात्रा चल रही थी और बैरिकेडिंग हुई थी असम में, इन्होंने कहा था मेरे बब्बर शेर जाके इस बैरिकेड को तोड़ के आगे बढ़ेंगे. दे अगेन टुक द लॉ इन देयर हैंड्स. मेनी ऑफ देम लैंडेड अप इन जेल द अदर डे. तो who defies laws and who is impatient and impulsive, ready to break barricades and break the law and abuse army officers? It's Rahul Gandhi and it's Arvind Kejriwal, the other one. there is a tussle between the two that who is a bigger dimagi Naxal or who wants to wage a bigger fight against the Indian state. One calls himself an anarchist, the other one wants to fight the Indian state. और मैंने सारे जो बताए हैं इनके instances, they are irrefutable. They will stand the test of logic. Anyone can go and check. तो जब नेता ऐसा है तो आप समझो कैसे लोग होंगे. मैं नहीं कहता वन राहुल गांधी is enough to judge the entire Congress, but यहाँ अश्विनी जी भी वैसी बातें कर रहे हैं. तो ये तो बड़ी difficult times है for the Congress party.
No, let me ask Vivek Srivastava a direct question. Vivek Srivastava, do you stand with those who say Hidma is a hero? तुम जितने हिडमा मारोगे हर घर से हिडमा निकलेगा.
लड़की जो टूरिस्ट है उसको आप हिडमा.
मैं आपसे क्या सवाल पूछ रहा हूं? मैं आपसे क्या सवाल पूछ रहा हूं? Do you stand with those who eulogize Hidma?
No. I believe Naxalism should be tackled in the proper way so that we do not create Naxals.
So what is the proper way? We create Naxals.
Socio-economic problems.
No, socio-economic problem. Burhan picked up the gun. Burhan Wani became a terrorist because of socio-economic problem. Kasab crossed the border, came to Bombay to murder innocents because of socio-economic problem and social distress in Pakistan. Vivek Srivastava went to school but could not understand anything and does not make sense of national TV because of socio-economic problem. Vivek Srivastava क्या बोल रहे हैं?
सुन लीजिए सर, LLB के अंदर एक सब्जेक्ट होता है क्रिमिनोलॉजी एंड पिनोलॉजी. ऑल स्टूडेंट्स ऑफ लॉ जो इस प्रोग्राम को देख रहे हैं उनको मालूम है. और उसमें स्टडी किया जाता है कि एक आदमी क्रिमिनल क्यों बनता है, टेररिस्ट क्यों बनता है, एक आदमी नक्सल क्यों बनता है, एक आदमी क्राइम करता क्यों है, उसके रीजन क्या है. तो आप ऐसा करिए.
क्या रीजन है सर? चलिए मुझे बता दीजिए. नो मुझे बता दीजिए टेररिस्ट बनने के क्या रीजन है. गिव मी 2. I don't need 5. Give me 2 reasons.
When you socially, economically feel the system is not able to take care of you, it has no use for you, आप गलत रास्ते पे चलते हैं, आप पिक पॉकेटिंग करते हैं, आप चेन स्नैचिंग करते हैं, आप कोई आपको प्रलोभन देगा, आप नक्सलाइट बनते हैं.
चेन स्नैचिंग अगर आपकी हो गई, अगर if you have been let down by the government or by your civic agency, by your housing society, you pick up the gun, become a terrorist. वाह विवेक श्रीवास्तव, वाह. कोई नक्सल क्यों बनता है सर? उसके भी 2 रीजंस बताइए.
आपको बता दिया सर. अगर कोई भी देश अपने नागरिकों के को अपॉर्चुनिटीज देगा, प्रेम देगा, एक्सप्लॉयटेशन नहीं होगा, तो कभी कोई नक्सल नहीं बनेगा, कभी कोई कश्मीरी.
इसके बाद तो सर आई डोंट नो वेदर टू डिबेट और नॉट. आई मीन व्हाट टू डिबेट, व्हाट टू से, वेयर टू बिगिन, वेयर टू एंड. If people on the Ashwini ji, do you agree with Vivek Srivastava?
Pranesh, I have made my statement.
Sir, do you agree with Vivek Srivastava? Do you understand what I'm asking you? Do you agree with Vivek Srivastava that people pick up the gun for a reason?
I'll tell you, the problem with you, Pranesh, is Vivek Srivastava has said 10 things. If I say, I agree with
that is
Vivek
a problem with me. I will pick I will pick one thing and put you on test. That is a problem with me. So be it. It is my problem. I can't compromise on terror justification. On someone glorifying terror, it's a problem. Ashwini ji, आपको जो करना है आप कर लीजिए. Do you agree with Vivek Srivastava's logic that people pick up the gun because the society lets them down?
People should not pick guns because the society let them down. It is responsibility of the society to ensure that does not happen.
So responsibility of the society that someone does not become a terrorist. RSN Singh.
हाँ, मैं एक सवाल पूछना चाहता हूँ विवेक से कि जो हिंदूज who were forced out of the valley and compelled to lead the life of refugees in their own country, उनमें से क्यों कोई
नहीं, उनमें से टेररिस्ट नहीं बना क्योंकि बंदूक नहीं मिला उनको. अगर उनको सप्लाई मिल जाती बंदूक की तो वो बन जाते. जितने नक्सल बने उनको बंदूक सडनली अवेलेबल किया गया इसीलिए. और विवेक श्रीवास्तव ये भी बोल देंगे कि कश्मीरी हिंदूज नहीं बने टेररिस्ट क्योंकि वो उठा नहीं पाते, वो कमजोर थे. विवेक श्रीवास्तव कैन से एनीथिंग. रतन शारदा जी.
ओसामा जी जो थे, इनके ओसामा जी, वो तो बहुत अमीर आदमी थे, करोड़पति थे, वो टेररिस्ट बन गए. ठीक है, डॉक्टरों ने बॉम्ब बनाए हमारे देश में, डॉक्टर ने यहाँ पर पॉइजन मैन्युफैक्चर किया लोगों को मारने के लिए. उनको तो कोई कमी नहीं थी. दे हैड नो प्रॉब्लम. मोस्ट ऑफ द न्यू एज ऑफ टेररिस्ट आर ऑल ऑफ दोज आर हाईली एजुकेटेड. तो ये लॉजिक आपका गलत है. इवन नेक्सल, इफ यू रीड द स्टोरीज, आई हैव गॉट अ फुल बुक ऑफ पीपल हु एक्चुअली सफर्ड देन केम बैक. So don't give me all those reasons. My point is that our entire approach of saying that ये तो कोई बात नहीं, express opinion, express कर रहा है, this comes from mindset. Just because you have to say something, I will say something. That's why I gave the example of Padile Naxals. And
no, Ratan Sharda ji, what you must be saying is that tomorrow, if you are stuck in a jam for more than 30 minutes, just pick up the gun. Don't even talk. Karan, the last 30 seconds on the show.
In 2013, there was a government which said...
Karan, just a minute. I think Ratan Sharda ji is saying something. Just a minute.
I'm coming to the same generation. The way we behave boorishly on the signals, we behave boorishly on the roads. Is that also because of we are dissatisfied, we have nothing to fight about? I mean, we have to learn that there is something going wrong with us.
So you're banging your head on the wall, Karan.
So, Pranesh, in 2013, there was this government. We know which government was in power then. Ashwini ji knows it well. They said that those who provide because of socio-economic problems, they are victims of circumstances. The society
this comes
should have
from
looked after
people
them.
who support the Congress party. Ashwini ji, Indira Gandhi was assassinated. People who assassinated her, Vivek Srivastava bolenge they were betrayed by the society, let down by the society, or इसीलिए they picked up the gun and did what they did. It's a dangerous mindset, viewers. I began with that note, and I'm warning you again. Let's be aware of what's going on, and we should draw the red line against this kind of mindless and reckless behavior. Dissent, free speech is one thing, protest is fine, but to block an army convoy is not. Nothing justifies that. We've run out of time. I thank you for joining us. The news hour with Navita Kumar on the other side.